but County Loud claims we spend a lot of time in the Dock, and we also spend a lot of time in Dublin, and it's obvious from today's the memorial that people from Madrid have fixed up on behalf of Abbey, that they also have a claim to him now as well. But to pay this first tribute, Maureen's going to say a few words.
Yeah, short and sweet. It's sort of the conclusion of a fantastic day, and we're gathered here now just to remember Charlie Donnelly, a young man who died at the age of 21 out on the battlefield at Jarama. 21 years of age. Can you imagine going off, travelling all over, trying to get to Spain? The effort that young lad made. I mean, he was born in Tyrone, reared in Dundalk, educated in UCD, and gave everything up because he believed this was not a civil war. This was an international war. It was a war against fascism, where people who believed in democracy and liberty and justice and freedom from all over the world came together to fight with the people of Spain, with the democratically elected government of Spain. And even though they were beaten, these men that fought, these young people, these idealists, they could see their enemy coming. We can't see our enemy coming. Our enemies now are dressed in suits. They're not dressed in uniforms anymore. They're the businessmen, they're the industrialists, they're the capitalists who have absolutely destroyed Europe. And it's a shame on us as Irish people that our government in Ireland has backed Europe against the likes of Greece, who need the support of small countries. So this might end today, but it's not the end. We're looking back, but we need to look forward, because it's a war that continues. And we remember Bob Doyle, who said, La lucha continua, and in every day of our life we have to fight this war. And we have to remember that we are a risen people, and to unite. We're the same people all over the world, and our battle is the same against these people who are trying to crush us, the multinationals who are destroying every country in Europe and destroying the poor third world countries. So we remember the Spanish people, and we remember the people from all over the world that fought with them, but our war continues. No pasaran!
No pasaran!
Just a couple of things just quickly on behalf of Phoebe, just to note, again, thanks to Abbey. We don't have anybody from Abbey here, I don't think, do we? But thanks to Abbey for, again, the great weekend they've organised, and for the work of the Charlie Donnelly, Cairn and Jarama battlefield. Just to note that there's plans to stage for 2016 to remember the guys, the volunteers, brigadistas who died on the Cordoba, Lopera in that battle, which will be 80 years next year. And hopefully something will be organised next year, possibly for the memorial there. Just in this memorial, I think there's only 2 people here who were involved in building this at the moment. Today is Eddie and Kevin. I don't see Kevin here anymore. But for anybody who doesn't know, there's a stone from each county in Ireland represented in this memorial. Just this year we've introduced a membership scheme for Phoebe and Carja Nahern and Brigade International. The Friends of the International Brigades in Ireland have introduced a membership scheme because we all are volunteers, just like Abbey. We don't have a huge operating cost, but we do need to run with an essay competition, and we have to congratulate Anthony Collins here, because Anthony spoke last night and he was tremendous and has made a really big impression. Anthony and his father for taking about it. It's tremendous to see them. And I think Abbey were tremendously impressed by the standard he was at, and the standard knowledge of people who you would say are foreigners in their country. They know we know their history better than they do, but that will change hopefully. With this membership, it's only €20. It can be done online, or anybody going home this weekend, maybe for 20 years. Eddie, Maureen, myself, we can take that, and if you can do it online as well, it's no problem. But that funding, last year we ran a very successful summer school in Mullaban in Armagh. It was a tremendous exhibition on Civil War, a series of lectures, and some really tremendous music. And again, just like to say to them people, anybody who can support it or even get involved in it, it's much appreciated, and we really hope to hear more from everybody. Again, we're going to finish this short tribute to Charlie Donnelly, and we're going to ask Eamon to leave us off and so on.
Many years before I saw the light of freedom, a comradeship of heroes was made. From every corner of the world came sailing the 15th International Brigade. They came from famine by the Spanish people to try and stem the rising fascist tide. Franco Donnelly was powerful and wealthy. Frank Ryan sent him from the other side. Even the olives were bleeding as the battle for Madrid it thundered on. Truth and love against the forces of evil, brotherhood against the fascist plan. Viva la Quinta Brigada! No pastor and the place that made them fight. Adelante is the cry around the hillside. So let us all remember them tonight. The word came from the news to support the fascists. The meltdown has failed again. Propaganda from the pulpit and newspapers has done nothing to repress its crew. Viva la Quinta Brigada! No pastor and the flesh made them fight. Adelante is the cry around the hillside. So let us all remember them tonight. Bob Hilliard was a Church of Ireland pastor. From Killarney across the very east he came. From there he came a brave young Christian brother. And side by side they fought and died in Spain. Tommy was in 17, died in Cordoba. With the pen and to hold his gun. From Dublin to the Villa del Rio, where they fought and died beneath the Spanish sun. Viva la Quinta Brigada! No pastor and the flesh that made them fight. Adelante is the cry around the hillside. So let us all remember them tonight. This song is a tribute to Frank Ryan, Kid Conway and Diddy Goldie too, Peter Daly, Charlie Donnelly and Hugh Bonner. Though many died, I cannot name a few. Danny Boyle, Blazer Brown and Charlie Donnelly, Liam Fulton and Jimmy from Straw, Jack Nasty, Tony Patton and Frank Conroy, Jim Foley, Tony Fox and Dick Oldie. Viva la Quinta Brigada! No pastor and the flesh made them fight. Adelante is the cry around the hillside. So let us all remember them tonight.
We could just get all in and get a group photograph before.